Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load. Terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
We all remember that one professor, the one everyone on campus had to take no matter what subject they taught because how much fun their class was. What if we told you there was a streaming service that had all those professors? One Day University has every must-have professor from the best colleges all across the country. One Day University, the most fun talks from the most fun professors. Available live and on demand. No homework, just the most fun you'll have while learning. Get a special offer at ondayu.com/Odyssey.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your wages are being garnished. We can stop that now. It's hard enough to pay your bills when things are good, let alone when a big chunk of your take-home pay is gone before you even get your check. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne, and I can stop the garnishment and get the creditors off your back immediately, often the same day as our consultation. Both Chapter 7 and 13 provide bankruptcy relief, but choosing the right chapter is crucial. In a free consultation, we can create a plan to get your finances back under your control. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. It's an Odyssey station. And if you are looking to listen to The Rock on your phone or any other tablety, computery thing, you got to get that Odyssey app, man. That's where you can get all the music, the news, the sports, all the podcasts that move you. It's Odyssey, AUDACY, Odyssey.
Let's play Beat Mix. It's time to play the game.
Yeah.
So everybody scream his name. Beat Mix. Don't be a loser. Whoa. Beat Mix. You're a loser.
It is time to beat Migs, and it's time to pump it up for Monday. Pump it up. That's what he said. I hope everybody gets all pumped up for this beautiful Monday.
Is it really?
No, it's crappy
Monday.
outside. It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's gross. I don't like it at all. It's not happy about it. But, you know, hey, you got to get through it. You got to push through it. You got to make it happen.
For a guy that wasn't happy about it, boy, you really just decided to just ignore it and get pumped up.
Yeah, let's get pumped up. And let's get to our contestant. We got Justin in Woodinville. Justin, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Excellent. All right, Steve, get out of here. For those playing at home, Justin will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Justin, you can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. You ready?
I am ready.
Philip J. Fry is a fictional character on what animated sitcom?
Futurama.
Yes. Who played the Joker in the 2016 movie Suicide Squad?
Jared Leto.
Yes. There are 1,760 of what unit of measurement in a mile?
Meters?
No.
Yards.
Yes. On a map, which state is directly above Iowa?
Pass.
Who had the hit song Insane in the Brain?
Cypress Hill.
Yes. A phytotoxin is a poison produced from what?
Plants?
Yes. Geller is the last name of which 2 main Friends characters?
Ross and Jennifer Aniston's character. Pass.
Who wrote the famous poem The Raven?
Edgar Allan Poe.
Yes. In Disney's Snow White, which one of the dwarfs wears glasses?
Stop.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 correct.
Okay, then.
Wow. Justin did
Feeling
pretty
good about that.
Yeah, you feel pretty. Yeah, that's good. You did a good score, man.
But I forgot about that familial relationship on that thing.
Oh, yeah, really?
I totally forgot about that.
Well, it was fun to hear the answer given and then just look at Vicky, who was just disapprovingly shaking her head.
Well, and also, if Justin really thinks about it, it's like, well, that better not have been true.
Well, I mean, it could be a Star Wars situation there at that point.
Oh, good point.
I don't want to be that guy, but I'm not a huge Friends fan.
Well, don't
That's
say
how
anything.
he'll be, yeah.
Steve's back, and he's ready to answer some questions. Well,
Yeah, he is.
Steve, are you ready to answer some questions?
Oh, yeah!
Never been more ready, Rev. Let's do this.
Ooh, look at him. He's pumped up, too.
Yeah.
Philip J. Fry is a fictional character on what animated sitcom?
Simpsons.
No.
Family Guy.
No.
Futurama.
Yes.
Wow.
Who played the Joker
Told you
in
I
the
was ready.
2016 movie Suicide Squad?
That would be Jared Leto.
Yes. What? There are 1,760 of what unit of measurement in a mile?
Inches.
No.
Feet.
No.
Yards.
Yes. On a map,
Okay.
which state is directly above Iowa?
North Dakota.
No.
South Dakota.
No.
Michigan.
No. Who had a hit song with Insane in the Brain?
Got no brain. What the hell? Cypress Hill.
Yes. A
Insane in the
phytotoxin
Brain.
is a poison produced from what?
Dogs.
No.
Nice.
Phytotoxin.
Plants.
Yes. Geller is the last name of which two
Lance.
main Friends characters?
Ross. Rachel.
No.
What?
The Geller is the last name of which two main Friends characters?
Rachel and Chandler.
No.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Steve, you might be pumped up, but you did not win.
And
Oh, yes.
Ross.
Yeah, you got
Oh.
there.
Nice job, Justin.
Couldn't remember who was related.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Well, Justin got me, of course, this fantastic
No, he
song.
didn't.
I'm very, very happy about
Well, no,
this.
he did. He did.
Yeah. There you go, Steve.
Hey, Steve. Meow.
So nice.
Yeah, Justin did say what Ross and Jennifer Aniston's character would be Ross and Rachel, which again would be the Star Wars moment.
That'd be
They're
weird.
related, and
Yeah. On a special episode of Friends.
And they never got married, so.
they never.
Oh, no, that's not true. They did, but she never changed her last name.
Okay, thank goodness.
They were married, but she didn't know how long they were actually married for.
So okay, that would have been awkward if that.
Oh, yeah,
been
you
the
would have
case
been wrong
there.
at that point. Yeah.
It would have been.
Oh.
And then that disapproving look would have been Vicky looking at me while I was saying that question. The one that both of you missed, on a map, which state is directly above Iowa?
Above Iowa? Is it Illinois?
No.
Mississippi.
Did
No.
I'm doing it.
Well, okay, because
Michigan?
Kind of.
No, because that was already said, but it does start with an M.
Massachusetts.
Minnesota.
Is it Minnesota?
It is
Must be.
Minnesota. Thank you, Vicky, for at least saying one that was.
It had an M in it.
It did have an M in it, and there are very many that have an M in it.
You guys are so screwed if I'm in charge of having to find somewhere.
You know what I love? The fact that
yeah.
the state that's above New York, I mean, you know, isn't it? Is it Massachusetts above New York? Kind of so. Oh no, Massachusetts
No,
is actually
Canada's above
east of
New York.
Montreal's
Yeah.
above New York.
Wait,
You're
that
right.
starts with an M.
Yeah, you know what? Steve and I are both stupid, so never mind. You know,
I'm really glad that there's Google Maps for you too.
yeah, you're right. Believe me, so am I.
Yeah. I remember moving out here. I was like, I don't know what to do. It's like, just get on 90 and just keep driving.
It's a good call with that one. At least it'll get you in this general vicinity. Congratulations to Justin on beating Steve.
Yeah, good job, Justin. There's a chat on Reddit right now where a user asked for the worst things that are legal. And I love this because there are things in life that I think this should really not be legal. I can't believe it is. And so I'm wondering if you guys have anything that you go, yeah, I know this is legal and it really shouldn't be. Because the number one thing is, in fact, my top answer. And everybody seems to agree that this should be illegal, the fact that they get to do this.
Texting you during the radio show.
Wow, that's very specific.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's not it.
No, that's
Please stop texting.
I know you don't like when people text you during the show.
Yeah, I mean, look, yeah, in my rules, you're right, that is illegal, but no, this would be, generally speaking, like, you know, the what most people are, not my specific rules. Yeah, well,
And it's yours.
yes, and I think it's a lot of people's, actually. And all right, I'm going to help you out, because you guys are like, you know,
You're
looking
stumping
puzzled.
us, man.
You have a
Maybe
lot of
you-
rules.
Maybe you don't mind this as much as I do, but robocalls or junk mail, I feel like robocalls should be illegal. You know, you just getting randomly called on your phone, and it's not even real people anymore.
See, I don't answer my phone, so it never bothers me, and those robocalls never leave voicemails.
Yeah.
And if they do, the voicemails are always kind of entertaining to listen to.
And I don't know. I think at least my Apple phone, my iPhone, has been able to alleviate that because I have a setting that if it's not a phone number that I don't know, it immediately silences it, and it'll usually just send it straight to voicemail.
Oh, you're going to have to send me whatever that setting is because
I'll look that up and send it to you because that's the one thing I never worry about phone calls anymore. If you're not in my phone, you can leave a message or else I'll never talk to you.
And I love that, like, at least my phone, too, it will say possible spam. So I'm like,
I like that. But what if, like, your wife is, like, I don't know, lost her phone and she's, like, being chased by, like, kidnappers and she just gets to a payphone and tries to call you?
Leave a message.
Wow.
Okay.
You just basically said, what would happen if we were still in the 90s?
Yes.
Are you in a 1990s horror movie?
Yes,
well,
exactly.
then.
She lost her phone, but fortunately had 35 cents or however much a payphone
Yeah,
call.
right? And it was able to find a payphone?
Yes.
Oh, that's just that's the best. I've got to get to a payphone. You can just use my phone and text him or send him a Facebook message. No, I've got to get to a payphone.
How's she going to do that? She's being chased by kidnappers.
I forgot about that. The kidnappers. They'll probably let them use their phone. But you're right, Steve. Like, for instance, if you got people coming over to do service on your house, to do work on your house, that's usually a number you don't know when the service provider comes over and says, I'm calling you to let you know I'm going to be over to fix your oven in about 20 minutes. That's the bummer.
What are you going to do, Rev, if they're calling you?
Well, hopefully they scheduled it beforehand, and then I'll look at my phone and be like, oh, look, they left a message.
But what if they're being chased by kidnappers?
Well, then I can't help you then at that point.
Yeah. Well, thank God.
Sorry, I'm not willing to.
Well, there's still phone booths, though, right?
See, I don't mind junk mail because junk mail for me is like relieving. It's like, oh, okay, good. I don't owe any money.
Not a bill.
Yeah.
Because sometimes those damn junk mail letters look like they're coming from like the government.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, crap. What did I not pay? And I open it up and it's like some stupid, like, oh, you could get, I don't know.
refinance.
Yeah, refinance your house.
Yeah.
So let me get this straight. They're trying to scam you, but you're relieved that that's all they were trying to do was
Yes.
scam you because you
Yeah.
really don't know anything.
Yes.
All right.
Well, and see, I automatically thought email. I wasn't even thinking
spam
actual
email.
mail.
Yeah. I
And
hate that.
I see, and it doesn't bother me because it's usually my own fault. Like all of the junk email I
signing
get
up for stuff.
is all from buying stuff in the past. So I'm
Yeah,
like,
but you shouldn't get destroyed for buying stuff in the past.
But you can unsubscribe.
Oh, you can try, Danny.
Yeah, good luck.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
you can try. There are people there are conspiracy theorists, and I'm one of them, that think that all you do is they laugh at you when you unsubscribe and go, oh, so he is reading this.
Yeah,
Send him more.
so there's that. It's an actual email address that works. Okay, good. We'll keep you on this list.
Yeah, I'm
And sell you.
unsubscribed, and I'm not going to mention this company because, boy, would I love to, because I have done everything. I've thrown them in my junk mail folder. I have unsubscribed. They're a national company, too, and boy, oh boy, they continue to send me stuff anyway. And I'm like, I don't know what I have to do except have just a Michael Douglas moment. Go in there and you go, you know what? I'm about to fall down. Company. Stop
Unsubscribe me.
Yeah, stop it.
Well, Pornhub does that, BJ. I'm sorry.
Oh, you thought that was funny, Vicky?
I wasn't expecting him to say that.
Okay, good.
Come
Why
on,
don't we-
guys. BJ's more of a red tube kind of dude.
Oh yeah, right.
I'm sorry.
Gosh, I thought you knew him.
I thought I did too.
You clearly don't.
Yeah, honest to God.
Sometimes
Steve's the
they
only
say.
one that really. Steve's the only one that gets me.
I know you.
Yeah, thanks, man. All right, well, there you go. That's the big one there.
You know what I think should be illegal is targeted ads when you've already purchased something.
Yeah.
Good call.
Stop targeting me. You already succeeded.
Yeah, I already bought it.
You would ruin.
Right?
You would ruin the entire social network advertising structure. You know what I mean? Because that's all they got. They go, oh, we target so many people. It's like, yeah, but they never tell the people, like the Facebook ads or Twitter. They never tell people that, yeah, they target you after you buy something that you don't need it anymore. And they go, hey, look, we got him. It's like, yeah, but I already have it.
Did you
Too
guys
late.
do the latest update on your phone because we all have Apple phones, and it's like now every time I go onto an app, it's like they want to know if they can follow what you're up to, so they can be better at
Yes.
targeting ads at you. I'm like, no, F off, damn it.
Yeah,
I
I
know.
absolutely
Oh.
said that. I was like, nope, not today. Every single app I open.
Yeah, that
Which is
so
a lot of
frustrating.
them.
Yeah, all morning I've been dealing with that crap. That should be illegal.
There you go. I agree with that one.
Well, then how about this? How about subscriptions or services that auto renew or are too hard to cancel? Which, of course, I don't know if it's true today, but gym memberships used to be very notorious for that.
I had to send a letter to their company headquarters down in Southern California to get it done. And the only reason I stopped the credit card I had it on because I wasn't even sure whether or not they received it. They never told me.
Yeah, I feel like those days are maybe gone. Of the really difficult to unsubscribe. And I mean, the last time I quit a gym, it wasn't really all that difficult. Although they did, you got to come in to do it. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll come in to do it.
You know, it's really
stupid. What do I need to see? We need to break up in person? What is this?
They need to look you in the eye, Steve.
So should I bring flowers, too? I mean, what's going on here?
It's their last chance. Maybe they'll set out a nice table with a candlelight and
brought you my sweaty socks. Here you go. I'm out.
Yeah, it's so bizarre what is regulated in our society and what's not. If you want to go out and catch a fish, it is more difficult to go out and catch a fish than it is to basically tell old people that the government's coming after them, with these robocalls. It's if you want to go out and catch a fish in Washington State, you got to go get a license. Then you got to go to what time of year it is. Then you got to make sure you're in the right body of water. I mean, all the hoops you have to jump through just to catch a fish. You're not bothering anybody. And yet, if you want to, you can just go, hey, let me call this old person and tell her that, the IRS is about to seize their whole house and everything unless they pay them $500 now. That is not regulated. You can do it. You can say it. Nobody, and so, or subscription services that go, would you like a free sample? Imagine if you went to Costco and Costco said, would you like a free sample? You had a chip. Next thing you know, all right, here you go. And they threw 50 bags of chips and you could not stop getting, you had to pay for them.
I'm really confused by everything that you just said right there. Typically, whenever I subscribe through an app and they say it's a monthly subscription, I know that it's a monthly subscription. It's up to me to decide on that.
Oh, you don't do the thing where you have to go to them and cancel it? That's the thing with most things. If you say, yes, I'd like to try it for free, you have to go back later and unsubscribe. It's
that's kind of how it works.
I do that immediately.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just used to that nowadays. If I get an app and it's it's $7.99 a month, first month is free. But after that, it's okay, let me set an alert on my phone. And then I just have to go to their app and just unsubscribe.
Or just do it right then and there. I'll say, yes, I want it, and then go into my settings and then just cancel it. So I still get it for that week or month.
Yeah, I have set reminders for myself for the yearly subscriptions. I mean, BJ, you love those reminders.
Here's the thing. I'm not the only one. This is like big on Reddit. People are like, why should we have to go through this for things that do that? Why? And anything else in life, when you buy something, you don't have to, they don't just keep sending it to you. You're you don't have to go tell them stop giving it to me, especially when they say, hey, would you like to try something for free? That's why I use the Costco example. Imagine as soon as you take a bite of that chip that they give you, that now you have to go take every bag of chip and put it back. They basically throw it in your cart. Then you've got to go put it back on the shelf or you're going to get charged. That's kind of the same thing. It's if you give it to me for free, just give it to me for free. And then I'll come back to you and set up a program where you can charge me. But you have to enter all your credit card information in first. Then they will give you something for free, and then of course
you're used to that. It's just that's just how things are. They're going to want to hook you in, and then they probably do enjoy the fact there's some lazy people out there. I've been guilty of it. And right now I have one where I okay, I got to remember next month to do this, and I don't. But it's on me. I'm not I don't feel like I'm being ripped off by them. I just this is what they provided. I knew going into it that's what they were doing, and then it's up to me to unsubscribe or cancel.
I guess it's me and Reddit against the world.
Yeah, quite possibly, man.
Hey, BJ, what's your take on coupons?
Hey, look, this is on the list of Reddit, okay?
I know.
You can say what you want, but I'm not the only one who feels this way. It was made the top list. So, good for you guys that you go do that. I just 100% think that I shouldn't have to take extra steps because you gave me something for free, because that's not how free works. I shouldn't have to then jump through
Nothing in
hoops.
life is free, BJ.
Yeah,
you should know that.
Free with hooks, man.
Yeah, see, that's why I love Costco. It's not free. There's no hooks. You can actually go in there and eat everything you want, and you don't have to buy any of it.
You have to subscribe to a yearly membership.
Yeah, they have a membership. It's like Amazon Prime.
But that has nothing to do with the free food they give me. But
that's part of the hookup.
Well, all right, let me use Trader Joe's. You go eat at Joe's, and you can eat as much as you want at Joe's, when you can. Hopefully they bring that back. And they don't sit there and they don't do anything. I can literally go into Trader Joe's, eat at Joe's, and walk out. That's free to me. That's true free. That's free when I remember as a child running through the forest. Free, baby! All right, fine.
You're out of your mind.
I'm going to agree with that one on this one. Yeah, the assessment on that.
You know what? All I know is that you guys are out of touch. I'm with the Reddit folks.
Oh, yes.
That's what it's about.
So I hate to agree with BJ, but he is correct.
I know.
You got a texter behind you and all of Reddit.
And by the way, all of you so-called, I set a reminder, please. How many times have you guys dropped the ball and stuff? Not Steve, because Steve actually does set reminders. But the rest of you geniuses, you go, oh, I totally forgot. You set a reminder to make sure someone doesn't scam you, but you... Or maybe it's me. That's why you don't set a reminder, so you don't have to meet with me. Okay, I figured that out.
No, I'm 2 months in on a monthly subscription to a calorie counting app that I've only used once. So, I mean, I'm not always on top of these things, but it's all my own stupidity because I'm like, I just want to count a couple more things and then I'm good. And I keep on putting that off, and then next thing you know, $7.99 is gone again.
Well, look,
I don't even know the name of the app. I can't find it on my phone, but I know it's there. I just haven't figured that out just yet.
Do you realize they've trained you to make you feel like the idiot because they've scammed you? I don't know what to say to that whole statement.
They didn't train me to feel like an idiot. I just am an idiot, BJ.
That's the spirit.
All right. I mean, I feel like I would lose if I tried to defeat that argument, so I'm going to let it stand. I feel like I'll just let that stand. We got a man that tried to eat a type of candy that he could only handle in his mouth for 4 seconds. Why is that? Oh, you're going to hear from him at 7:20 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load, terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
Hey, what's up, everyone? You find yourselves trying to get your Craig Mack on and put some brand new flavor in your ear? Well, funny you should mention that because we have a brand new show that you should check out. It is called Pod Sauce. It is your podcast discovery show.
Everyone's always looking for a podcast recommendation. We got lots of them for you, from true crime to pop culture. And you can join us each week as we dish on all of our favorite podcasts out there. So make sure you download the Odyssey app and search Pod Sauce, or head on over to podsauce.com.
We got you covered, guys.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. There's this guy, and he tried to eat what some say is the world's sourest candy. Kennedy.
Sourest Kennedy?
Yeah, that's a, well, yeah.
I'm trying to think of, like, I've had a lot of, and Danny, I know you're a fan of sour candy as well. There's nothing better when you come across something that you haven't had. I think your taste buds quickly adjust, but like that first time you have something that's super sour and you get that like scrunched up face and your eyes start watering, man, I'm still chasing that dragon of the first time I ever ate a Sour Patch Kid. And it was in high school, and somebody got them at like the candy store and handed them out to a bunch of us. And at the time, we didn't even know what these were. And I remember taking that bite of it, and I'm like, this is really sour, but amazing.
See, and for me, it's the same. I agree 100%. But I also, I feel like people build up a lot of stuff. Like, man, this is so sour. Mm-hmm. And you get it, and you're like, I mean, it's sour, but it's not that sour. So I'm always looking for the next, roller coaster of a ride of sour.
Well, then you might want to try Barnett's Mega Sour Raspberry Fizz Bombs, which I feel like here's what's going to happen. Danny is going to try to find them, and he's going to try them because this is the world's sourest candy. This is what it's told. And
it's gluten-free. I'm in.
Good. All right.
Good. That's nice.
But how about this? You want to know how sour is it? How intense is it? This guy tried to eat it, Mega Sour Raspberry Fizz Bombs, and he only lasted 4 seconds.
This is supposed to be the most sourest candy. So, let's see. We'll open it. Whew, burn my nose. Look at it. Look how sour it is. Just look at the powder.
I started doing the sour face. I felt it for him.
I think he wanted to swear but couldn't get enough saliva to actually say any words.
That's insane. And here's the thing. He ordered the whole bit. He's got a bag of it. You're done. What do you do with the rest of all that?
Party favors?
You give them to your friends.
Hey, guys, want to try a new challenge?
So is it a hard candy, or is it because they also have they have a Mega Sour Apple as well, this brand?
Well, yeah, he got the raspberry. Maybe the apple isn't so bad. I don't know. But 4 seconds, he can only last with it. And you, Steve, and Danny, you guys love the sour.
I love sour.
Can you imagine spitting it out of your mouth because it was just too much?
The candy? I don't know.
Yeah, it's like there's nothing that's too chocolatey for me. Or, I mean, maybe there's something that can be too sweet. I don't know. But I usually, it's not.
I wonder how many they're going to sell now of these raspberry things. Because I feel like there's going to be a lot of people that see this video and are going to think, I kind of want to know what that feels like.
Well, they sell you the bag, but really, you probably will only need just one. So they're making a lot of money. It's the reverse Lay's.
Because I'd rather try something. I feel like trying something extremely sour, knowing it's sour going into it, is a lot more fun than trying something that's extremely hot. And you know what I mean? Like those super hot things that people love doing, the one chip challenge and things along those lines. I'm like, well, that's going to ruin the rest of your day. I feel like the sour thing is just going to maybe ruin the next minute of your life.
I guess it depends on how long you keep it in there and how long you keep sucking down that sour juice. Because we don't know, how your body will react to it. Because he only had it for 4 seconds. Yeah. You're right, Steve. Where those hot chips, you suck them down and it goes through and all your body and causes you all that daily misery.
Yeah, it just keeps going.
Yeah. So I want to see Danny try this.
It's the lukewarm topic of the day.
I see Danny's on his phone, so he's actually, I think, looking to see how he can get some. Oh, there he is. Boom.
Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon is pretty cheap.
So Barnett's, $12. All right. $12 for your misery seems like a really good deal.
It's a discount for all of us.
We'll have to do this. Are we doing it?
I'm doing it.
Yeah, you are. Yes, you all are.
I will film you guys doing this.
All right, Rev, you in?
Solidarity. I hate sour things, but I'll do it because we always do dumb things.
That's true.
That's true. I mean, when Steve, you, and now apparently Danny, at least Vicky and I have a brain in our head. We're like, no, we're not doing it.
I have a brain. I know this is going to be a terrible idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just doing it to back my buds.
Joe, thumbs up, thumbs down. Thumbs down?
Oh, come on.
Apple doesn't fall too far from the sour tree.
Estimated delivery June 23rd through July 9th.
Great. It's just like my Sonics jersey from China.
I'm like, it'll get here sometime.
Still waiting when it gets here. Yeah.
So we got a guy.
Forget about this. And
if you haven't seen this video, you got to check it out. It's on the BJ and Migs page of KISW.com. A guy that tried to eat what some say is the sourest candy in the world, and he immediately regretted doing it. Only 4 seconds. So based on this, we want you to fill in this sentence. Doing blank was a bad idea. What is something that you did or tried that you instantly regretted? 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. What is something that you did or tried that you instantly regretted? We got your calls, your texts after Radiohead on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. This guy tried to eat what some say is the world's sourest candy and immediately regretted doing it. It only lasted 4 seconds. Based on this, fill in this sentence. Doing blank was a bad idea. What is something that you did, that you tried, you did, you're like, man, I regret this. Instantly, I regret this. 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
Text us said, doing acid in high school and then playing football.
What's wrong with that?
When they threw it, it looked like a huge balloon-sized football, and I never caught it. LOL.
Oh, yeah. I can't. We know that some people. Was it Doc Ellis? Did he pitch the no-hitter on acid?
Yep, definitely not a perfect game because he was wild, but he was able to pitch a no-hitter. It's a great documentary about that too.
Wow.
But yeah, and then I think if I remember correctly, I think it was in Eric Lindros's book. Who was a hockey player. I think he said Sean Burke, who used to be a goalie, played in junior hockey on acid and had one of the most tremendous games of his junior hockey career.
Wow.
If I remember correctly. It's been a while since I've went through that book, but I'm pretty sure it was about Sean Burke. And I'm like, man, maybe that's what I'm doing wrong. I'm going into this sober.
Yeah, that's you used to.
With your Spokane hockey trips, you're not doing that sober.
True, and it didn't help. It didn't make it worse, but it didn't help. Although we did win one game in a shootout, and I was not sober for that, and that pissed off the other team.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, they were straight and narrow. They rolled their eyes at us when we offered them Fireball before the game. They're like, no, we're taking this serious. And then we beat them, and they hated us for the rest of the weekend because they lost to a bunch of drunk idiots.
I would be. I can understand their position completely.
How about this section? Said I once tried to drink a gallon of milk in an hour. I got through most of it, Went out for a cigarette in the Florida sun, and things didn't work out too well. But on the plus side, I still drink milk, but not in gallon portions anymore. Has anyone tried to drink the gallon of milk? No.
Nope.
See, I love milk, but I don't know if I could do that.
I'm not a big fan of milk as it is, so that way, just like it coming back up, just does not sound great.
I am whole milk, especially.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, gosh.
I'm what you call lactose intolerant, and nobody wants to be around me if I drank that much milk.
That's trouble.
Isn't it like physically impossible to drink that much milk without vomiting?
But they say that, but then people have proven it. I think it's a very few and far between, but people have done it.
I hear that it's the lactate that bothers you. So if you do drink milk without lactate, you should be fine in theory. But I could be wrong.
Yeah, I'm not
trying it.
Yeah, I'm not trying it either, and I also don't want to see anybody vomit it up either, because I've seen that on the show before. Somebody did a special trick where he drank yellow milk and blue milk or something and decided he's going to make green milk. And that was, I was so sad. I'm like, why do we have these stupid contests on my show way back in the day?
That could be the dumbest thing I've ever heard someone do.
And somebody did it to try to win an Xbox or something.
Did they at least?
Yeah, no, because
they didn't even have the best one to do it. Why would they think of all the things that they could suggest as like their ability or like whatever, their stupid human trick, their outrageous trick? Of all things, they're like, I'm going to drink red or blue milk and yellow milk and make green milk.
And you know what? It did work. It did work. It was disgusting and it worked.
Well, I think anything turned out to be like the color green when.
Yeah, you're right. I probably should have made him do purple.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
You're absolutely right. I think we got scammed on that.
You did. Totally got scammed. No, that's a weird transition. Your daughter's in the room.
Oh, great. That's
Sarah. My boyfriend is way more adventurous with his eating. So he went to Wajimaya and got like a bunch of different kind of foods.
Okay.
A lot of them I couldn't eat because it was either meat or fish. But he decided to get me this big container of kimchi. And I've never had kimchi before.
Oh.
And I was just trying to be nice. I smelt it and was like, okay, I don't know. He's like, I think you'll like it. You like vegetables. The moment I took a bite of it, I like ran to the sink and just threw up. I don't know what it is. It was horrible. And like even just thinking about it, like makes me want to.
Well,
like,
it is salted and fermented vegetables. So I mean, the vegetable parts was correct, but
But I don't know what else and what makes it like that red orange color. But whatever it is, no.
That's red and yellow milk that makes that red.
that's what it is. Yeah.
My puke was a beautiful color.
I bet it was.
Okay, that's
very bright.
Wow.
How did Johnny Rubbers react to that?
Oh, well, I was angry at him. So it was not a good rest of the evening.
Again, this is something.
I was like, how could you think I would like this, babe?
Oh, I feel so bad for a human being. All they did was bring something home they thought somebody would like.
Right.
And then they're in trouble.
He made me puke, technically, okay? It was his fault.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Of course.
Yeah. Boy, oh, boy. You know, it's quicker and quicker to the altar with you two.
I know, poor thing.
206-421-ROCK, Texas at 77999. Doing blank, fill in this sentence, doing blank was a bad idea.
Somebody just texted in, where is it? Instantly regretted trying to test out my steel toe boots when I was 14 by kicking a giant rock, hiking Mount Rainier. I broke my big toe.
Oh, really?
Apparently the steel toe boots weren't very good.
Well, I mean, I don't know if the toe is usually the top that's reinforced. I don't know about when you kick, you're kicking from the front. I don't know how good it is from kicking from the front because it's supposed to just protect the top of your toe. So that's interesting if that's why they got hurt is because they actually kicked it with the wrong part of the steel toe.
And this one might be the dumbest of them all, and I've done a certain area close to it, but someone put icy hot on the tip of their, what ski on a dare.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
What kind of morons would do that?
Well, we didn't do it on that part. We did the berries, not the twig.
Yeah,
big difference.
I remember that was Rev's finest moment.
Still probably the most terrible thing that I've experienced in quite a long time. And it was also really awkward with Steve while we were both in the bathroom trying to get the icy hot off of there.
Yes.
And it didn't ever jump. I mean, like you said, you didn't put it, you didn't put it on the twig. But, the berries are very close to the twig. And I'm just, with all that, trying to get it off, nothing, there was no jumping from one place to another.
No, we're professionals, BJ.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. Yes.
Well, because we watched each other. If you did it to yourself, then it would have been, that's why we had to do it to each other.
You see, I forgot about. You guys are professionals.
I guess I did make that distinction. We were doing that separately.
Okay, then I feel badly for questioning you two. Yeah.
Apologies
really
to
do.
Frank in sales when he walked in on us. That was awkward.
Sorry, Frank.
Yeah.
You didn't
poor Frank.
deserve to see that.
Nope.
Yeah.
And
Well,
best
that's
of
why
luck
we
in your future jobs that you've been doing.
Yeah. Well, that's the whole reason why we went on the mental health campaign, all because of that incident.
Never saw him
and
again.
Frank. Oh, lovely. Well, we've got we've got this little vote, and we want to know from you, what do you think was voted as the greatest guitar riff of all time? Ooh. Oh, this is going to be a good one because, we're all going to disagree. I'll tell you all about this at 7:48 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. How much does bankruptcy cost?
Usually with my office, we do a flat fee that includes all your court costs, filing fees, credit counseling, credit reports, in one cost. In Chapter 13 cases, that usually starts at about $900. With Chapter 7 cases, the total cost, including all your court costs, attorney fees, is usually about $1,500. We offer payment plans on Chapter 7, so you can start a file with my office for as little as $200. You can send your creditor calls to us. We'll take your creditor calls while you gather up your information and make payments on the rest of the fees. With Chapter 13 cases, we can make payment arrangements in most cases as well and get your case filed even sooner in a Chapter 13 case because of the reorganization aspect to it.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.
Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load, terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.